Harganya nyerempet kok. Ini kita mohon maaf. Wah, aja. Saya juga sih terdekat. Kalau misalnya budget asli bisa berdua deh. Sama ya, bukan suara. Gak suara mah gak apa-apa. Banyak banget. Apa-apaan suruh. Kita sama datang dia pada Klepon Kliwon. Kita settingan Genshin lagi akhirnya.
This is a pretty good spot to set up a Sparksicon.
Oh, he looks like he's been well.
Ah, long time no see. I've heard about what happened from Finan. You've been through a lot.
Bodoh Ben banget. Iya tuh aksesoris di atas bezanya aja like aja. Temanku tersayang, aku kangen sama kamu.
It seems you took things pretty hard. I was organizing logs. I also asked Hyacinth for some research material. I discovered something interesting. Do you remember that Amphoserius's sky was sealed away by it seems Hyacinth's ancestors were the sky priests who worshipped Aquila? Nothing out of the ordinary happened in the holy city in the past few days. I didn't have to talk to anyone either. After what happened at the Grove, there's sure to be unrest in the coming days. We should rest for now. You look tired. You should get some sleep before we set off tomorrow. By the way, I have heard some rumors. If you're going to wander around, I suggest avoiding the hot bath.
TV.
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trianne used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always. But the enemy's aura has disappeared.
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in her and Castra's teach. They will keep Trianne safe.
Hey, you're talking like we're little kids. One day, Trianne will reach her limit, and Treeby will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very...
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the back. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the west wind!
All right.
Oh bentar ya, kalau pakai tombak tinggi ya. Pakai ini aja, pakai saber. Mana nih hilang? Ini. Jiwa ini. Ih, wih. Oke, pakai bocil. Banyak 3D sih. Tapi gameplaynya nanti.
Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this? Is someone...
Watch out! For the Kremnoan.
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that.
Excuse me, coming through.
Oh, ini dia.
You two are here as well. That's a relief.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground. I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just spent too much time in the hot water.
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the hot pool steam?
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have...
Let these people rest.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
What's going on?
This is really bad.
No.
This is all you can do, huh? Pity.
No.
Snowy! Even Snowy!
The culprit is Mightimos.
Dee, what did you do to him?
It's just another duel where I won victory.
Duel?
As I expected. On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart. Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this.
Gitu ya.
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent deliverer finally deigning to step out? What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response. I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives, oh so grand. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
What are you playing at this?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry.
Kremnoans steer clear of some...
These lines express the poet's yearning.
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
What the fuck? Bahasa baru anjir.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but Seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
Emang gak sih? Gua
Don't
masalah.
compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty-most, and the heir to the throne...
Still thinking about what I should...
Never mind. It's probably not... An idea does strike me.
Go ahead.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for... What? Are you chicken?
The phrase chickening out does not exist.
Oh, ayam anjir.
No one.
Ayam.
I just find this situation absurd. That's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths? Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
And thus, an unprecedented sauna battle commences!
Tuh,
With unparalleled resolve,
Go.
the two warriors' determination
Ngomong
even
sih.
alters the very hue of the steam. Flames intertwine with scalding. Since we can't see what's happening in the competition, why don't I regale you with a tale of... Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion mentioned by a certain
oh iya yang
legend?
terus
The
tulis
central
makanya
figure, the
bapak-bapak
main
pancing.
character, was not the sole sovereign of that land. An oracle long before the dawn of era crisis, for tens of thousands of years. It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase. It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach.
Rawan lucu.
It was stuck. It had nowhere on the land of Amphorius. Some lives meet their end at dusk. And at last, the most scorching moment of the day.
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
Duh, ini.
What?
Get lost.
Are you asking me to... Oh, please.
Aku suka muka Jacksonnya bebas.
What a spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
Nggak mati.
We will personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable.
This isn't fair.
Untuk jari aku anjir. Kan kerjanya demi pisah aku.
You're wearing way less.
Is this the latest trend now?
Iya.
Into the baths while dressed in full art.
Don't look at me like that. It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a...
Pisah. Oh gitu sih. Duh. Ya kan gue. Iya ini.
The flame chase
Looks
journey
good,
is
yeah.
destined to be a length.
But things... Oh, we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find the Marmoreal Palace this
Sini
serene.
anjir.
Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us?
Kok sini anjir the fuck?
Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight. I was looking forward to unwinding after work. I'd be delighted to accept your invitation, Lady Treeby.
Oh, iya.
How about we go to the biggest bath?
So, sini ya. Mandi. My God, bang, masih Amphoreus.
Check.
Pales,
The water's
pales,
temperature
cok.
feels just perfect.
So, how is the
Betul,
feeling of
start
having the
the-
entire bath to yourself?
Nah, itu kan story-nya beneran. Amphoreus ya. Tapi gue liat di Ranakanya tuh seru-seru semua sih.
It's
What the
so
fuck? Wih,
good.
hero.
But Lady Treeby, aren't you going to soak in the bath with us?
Skip aja sih, nggak
We
mau.
will have
Aku mau,
class.
aku
After
mau
all,
tetap,
we become
aku mau
children.
tetap.
Please understand that she can no
Bermain.
longer endure the heat of this pool.
Oh,
Are you curious about us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change the topic.
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. Then, because of
Oh,
reasons, we inherited Yanis's divinity, and in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Each opening of the century
3,1 ini 3,1
intensifies the
kalau nggak
strain
salah.
on Treeby and the others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy.
We don't know what awaits us at the end either.
In that case, when you opened that giant sentry gate above Akama during the...
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame chase journey won't be a smooth ride.
Maybe we can find a way to fix it. The primary research focus of moose porists is the soul. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an access student. I look forward to your good
Super,
news,
oh
Hyacinth.
dia.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow. Lady something's off. It's that strong feeling again. Wait, no. It's not Trian this time.
Reviewers. Reviewers.
It's Trinan. Trinan is in danger.
Dia.
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Haikas.
Ini bahasa kan kalau ngomong sama orang nih pakai bahasanya MIDI ya, Pak. HKS aja.
What is that word? Is that your native
Bahasa
tongue?
kampung halaman.
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasized the completely wrong syllable.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue? Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremno.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
Kamu bisa nulis. Ditanya cuma ada tulisan.
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
Worry about yourself first, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams, and in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
I knew it.
Yes, I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin, lying in a sea of flames. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky, just like on that day. And before killed Cyrene.
Oh, Siren. Siren.
But I saw its form this time. A black cloak an eerie mask, and a broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura. I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting stronger all this time, I still couldn't defeat it.
You were blinded by hatred and almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Mighty Mouse.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial? What do you fear?
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
I'm getting the feeling that your language...
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as... my old comrade, Hephaestion, Perdiccas, Ionius, Ptolemy, and Possesta. We faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out. The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure, but was a relentless force on the battlefield. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines. Ptolemy was a real bookworm.
Leonius, Cista, ini kayak Sasov dia. Baik ya, bebas tuh dia harusnya baca buku.
Always spouting off in chapters and verses.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these 5.
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to... Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon.
Mighty Mouse, do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing a noble death upon...
Leonius died in the 5th winter.
Oh yeah.
Idonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Yang lari.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to...
Yes. Those zealots were as fearless as Kremnoans. They cornered us in a bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat. They cut his legs off. He vanished into the mire of a foreign land, his body never to be recovered.
This is perfect. Mighty Mouse, I can finally deliver the news of you ascending the throne to the Nether Realm.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the tyrant's plea for peace. However, the rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being set on fire became their final resting place.
My Demos, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphoserius's entire history.
Then, it was Pesesta. You lured the enemies into the city of Ain.
Proses itu yang mirip kayaknya. Kalau ini itu dia.
Baiting out our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and my soldiers on fire. His final words were recorded on a small clay tablet, fractured by the flames.
My Demos, don the crown.
And at last, my most trusted friend, Hephaestion, was supposed to stand by my side through it all. But a sudden relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father. He hid his condition from me. By the time I returned victorious, he had but a breath left in him.
A Kremnoan dying on a sick bed? I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Hephaestion, my dear friend, spare your strength. I'll go get a physician.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
No! None can take you away.
My Demos, our king, do not shed tears for me. Farewell, my dear friend.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
My father threw me into the sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body, and summon a fated revenge on his head.
Anjing. Gitu ya. Ayo kemudian takut kelihatan jiwa untuk menyatakan lonjakan.
Following his demise, I considered leading my people back to our homeland. Kremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrived there, against the dissent of many, Krateros included. I made the Kremnoan detachment stay in Akama. But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikodor, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
I don't know, but I have never been crowned. And those 5 were never endowed with any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Your predicament is truly complicated. I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more people, such as the Grand Craftsman. And that teacher of yours, Krateros?
Dee, we've got a big problem.
Lady Tribby, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trina. He got abducted by Krat.
Tuh.
Krateros, what's going on?
Mighty-Mos. It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
This man abducted Trinan by force and forced her to bring him to the vortex of Genesis. He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Trinity, and naturally failed.
Failed? Loh.
truth?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by...
Age has blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Kratos, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy?
Blasphemy.
Does the mission we Kratos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the flame-chased journey are just excuses for you to seize...
Silence! Kratos. Do you even know what you're saying?
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium, their people massacring each other? Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans in that new...
Are you done talking?
Are you done talking?
By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. Kratos, your actions are...
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone has to resolve this conflict between... Lord Kratos did not use violence to harm us. We can sense that his anxiety stems from his... Please, Aglaya.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Kratos. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy. We wish to earn your trust, and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that is to take you to witness the source of the...
How are you going to show me something that has...
You've heard about that Outlander, right?
Outlander? Oh yeah.
He has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely replicate scenes from the past. You will ask for her aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Kratos.
A fair proposal.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Teacher, why did you...
Forgive me, young master. But I just cannot wait any longer.
Apa yang gue pelajari dari nggak saok gempul sih, nggak sabar aja.
Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world. If you're truly capable of leading our people, just as you did back...
Main game itu sabar banget ya sebenarnya.
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Aquaman. Fulfill your duty as the victor, warrior, and tell me your name. I seek an honorable death from you.
As if you have any honor! Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment. I'm here to finish you.
Oh, ayahnya.
It's you. The beast spurned by all.
Beast.
So you did defy death. The prophecy was true.
Defy? You're wrong. Death fears me. It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you, you already stand at death's door, Father. You were the one who threw me into the Sea of Souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a Titan. Hyakis! You're a weak king. So weak that even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence. Now, fate's reckoning.
Wow!
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all.
No. I don't want the crown. Listen. There's only one end for the kings of Kremnos. Then the crown means nothing to me. All I want is your life. To avenge Mother and my comrade.
But the walls of Kremnos won't fall with me. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son? You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear. Now kill me! The son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
Kratos. He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Grand Craftsman, how have you been?
King of Kremnos it is. That you would come, I knew.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. Many questions you have.
Kamu punya.
But before that, take this.
Mas coy.
What's this?
A signet ring. For the King of Kremnos. Belonged to your mother. Recast and restore it. I did.
What? Mother threw it into the sea of...
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls. I owe you one.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment for saving me these questions you bring with you.
Fate I've always denied. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders.
Yet hesitate still, you do.
Because of my men, women, the elderly or children. The hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called traditions and song.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous, decline. I accept that fate, become the totem of strife.
A different kind of Kremnoan you truly are.
Mama!
Mama!
I had a dream last night.
Oh.
Ooh,
Now, what did you
mau ada
dream
mamanya
about,
tuh.
my darling Trebios?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship and made the stars into our sails. Then we floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah! The ocean and the sky were really, really dark. But there were so many of me that I wasn't scared at all. Because the ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests.
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphorius.
You think so?
What's wrong, Treebios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island, I saw a dark mountain on the other side of the ocean. The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then I realized it wasn't a mountain, but a very, very tall wave made of water. When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the... Then there was a bang and...
A dark wave.
Mama, does something that scary exist?
Yes. Unfortunately, it does exist in Amphorius. But it's very far away from our temple. We call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans, turning them all into monsters.
Oh, the Black Tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it?
Of course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden. The divine Janus will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the...
Wow, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden. But Mama, you said the Black Tide can swallow up titans too. What do we do if even Janus is eaten?
If that happens, then the holy maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path. After all, we are the human avatars of the god of passages.
Yeah.
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends. You must do your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
Friends? Are they also?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Treebios is the smartest girl.
The voice sounds so far away. I don't remember.
Your friends, who will chase the Black Tide away alongside.
Is this from my childhood? I don't remember. Use the spindle to connect everyone.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic.
Wow, that's amazing! Can I be the captain?
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside. There's a noble girl there who's very smart, but also very delicate.
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can navigate it.
I know! She's Treeby! I named this doll after myself? I don't remember it all. Strange numbers! That chest! You can't look! Huh? It's holding a...
Many years later, many brave warriors will board the...
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everyone!
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight. There will be many others to protect you.
Alright. Then where will they come from?
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city. Though each has their own troubles, both are ready to lend their strength for the ship's long voyage.
In that case, let Trian fight by their side. This way, they'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trian back then? Was it just a coincidence? Learning can change your destiny.
When navigating at sea, you...
Isn't Yanis's knowledge...
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn to recognize the miracle of Aquila.
Alright. Even though my brain is already super duper smart.
Circe also favors children who try their best. They will send a wise scholar as everyone's teacher to help you reach your...
I want to be a teacher too!
Why not?
Then... Trinan can do it! She's well behaved and would make a great teacher! Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now... I can't even tell if this is a memory.
Come, let's line them up. Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for...
Music box?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap?
I invented it.
Oh, my lovely Trebi. You're usually so bright. Well, you might as well see for yourself.
Put the dolls on. It's rotating. And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't remember.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's... O great Kephale, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willing, with light of dawn heavy upon their shoulder, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
What the fuck?
What's going on?
Oh yes, please lend me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts.
What the fuck?
Why is this one? Mirrors your maze like fate. silent lament without a trace.
Tunggu mainnya pagi, cuy.
What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? The spirit, lonely and subdued. Lonely and subdued. Subdued and subdued. Subdued. Subdued.
What the fuck?
Subdued. Subdued.
Siap.
What's going on?
Hurry, run! Traitors, run! The black tide has arrived.
Where can I go?
Chưa gái đi trộn. Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah. Jangan sekian boneka.
Why? Why are there souls everywhere?
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the Only one person can.
No, it's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Get your farewell treatments. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never leave you. But remember this. Trivius. All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle.
Oh. Menciptakan pulang.
Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog for him. I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trivius.
Are we?
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
No. Our heart is still racing.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you as well. If you want, I can pierce through his chest with the golden...
Aggie! Cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now. Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper.
You have a point, Aggie.
I believe there's still another way.
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace. Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility. We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the flame chase journey.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, Watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We've already agreed on this.
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher. Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
In that case, thank you.
Then, see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that nightmare is almost just as expected. Another trip must be made into the abyss of fate.
Hello.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire class.
Oh, it's you.
No way. Do you really still
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here?
Sure, you could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hit.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. And a peculiar dagger resembling a crest. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
Oh, I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched Aedes Elysiae.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akama stands a chance against that thing right now.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, that incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond and...
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide.
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Finon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
Their mere presence will endanger the holy city.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy. I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Treeby. I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never...
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking enlightenment, I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
What's wrong, Trian?
Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove.
Ayo.
The monster in the black cloak. So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmare. I can't forget.
Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate tree?
Trian threw it away. Far, far away.
We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian.
Sorry. Trian feels...
For the same thing,
Yeah,
of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecy's past to First, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone, without hiding anything. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan, Orynyx, for help.
Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Eggy before the lucid hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trian remembers now.
Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan. Saffron? Ah, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the...
Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that has experienced those days. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her.
I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone!
But it all depends on whether Orynyx is willing to help. This could be a problem. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis.
We will have to give it a try. In our current state, we probably can't do anything too... Leave it to Trian! Trian knows how to play cute! In any case, let's look for saffron first. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jar. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Masih.
It's a dead end ahead.
Demon. Oh, muncul.
What?
Tembak kamu. Tembak kamu.
It's an illusion. Wow, this room is huge.
Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it.
What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinan?
Trian can't even hear her own telecommunication.
Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there.
Oh.
Over here. Follow Trian. Trian, slow down.
Kayak.
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
It appeared right here. I summoned thee. Oh, something's appeared.
Wait, we should read it.
Tanya Rio. Putri Kemunting.
Wait, this is a letter? Isn't that...
Never mind that for now. Could it be our lost memories?
Is it possible that we were already noticed by Orynyx and entered their trial?
But why haven't they said a word?
Orynyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose.
Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also fragments of the past? Treeby! Trinan! Look what I found! Come...
But
what? there's really nothing. I swear! Trin and Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? We were just lost in our thoughts. What you saw was likely, Yana's hair. Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? Something feels off. What do you mean? It might just be an illusion. Is Orynyx really putting us through a trial?
We are wanting to go
Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away. Whoa, Treeby, Orynyx,
what the fuck?
so cool. There are so many of us now.
Ya, lebih suram anjir. Belobok anjir. Anjir, lebih suram anjir. Ah, nice.
Rian.
Pas ya bisa foto gitu sih.
It's really quiet in here.
Taita,
Types live in dark places like this? What's going on? Orynyx disappeared?
Buset. Banyak.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the black tide, but is also hunting for
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't they be headed to Akuma soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flame.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akuma and the vortex of Genesis, where the core flames. But I suspect Akuma won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored?
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't.
Can that swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if they do grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akuma, the grove, and these potential targets...
Bad news, Finan.
Hello, Daniel.
Treeby is missing. The last time the 3 of them were seen was the Abyss of Fate.
Orynyx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Treeby, we should leave.
Why do?
It has other people in it. Footsteps. Fast ones. 3,
Pagi, horor kecok.
4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are. Treeby, Trainan, come check this out. What's this? Trian feels like it's so familiar.
Hilang dia, Cok. Anjir. Kejadian begitu cepat.
Little Gray? Snowy?
Selfie, anjir. Ganggu dia.
Wait.
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Tree.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's them. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trian.
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the abyss and meet up with the other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed sword.
Do you know where it's headed?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treeby and Lady Trainan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the Finan. I understand that swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that swordmaster really is related to the Black, I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with the
Why don't we split up as previously discussed? Hyacinth and I will stay to regroup with the reinforcements. You go back to the Holy City with everyone else, and
Trainan will stay in the abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if...
Thank you, everyone. We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only 2 titans humankind... Finan, tell us your plan.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we...
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Circe's core flame while we were on our way to the abyss.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. She is the key. We need your other companion too.
Ma'am, do you mean...
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned...
Siren.
Is it Castrum Krymnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion during the battle with Mikador, and how they awakened Castrum Krym. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside. Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Impressive.
Impressive.
Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to... It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little...
Hehe.
Come on!
Such enthusiasm. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the Council with a Finan. It is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again. The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss.
I may not be as masterful as Trian when it comes to the Century Gate.
As for whether we can take back the Corfle...
Based on what I know of him, I'll be honest, we can't. But the Flame Reaver will have to step over my dead body if they wish.
We are grateful to you for your aid. May carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us...
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a different problem. Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this fight.
Oh, process of currencies.
Farewell, my dear friend.
You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear.
If you're truly capable of leading our people
Wow.
beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
Enggak. Halo.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and
Is that why you're here?
No, just the opposite. You can entrust the front lines to us this time.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller.
Let's have a chat before we go our separate. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Ladonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier. Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people.
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry, but he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy. Huh? That's how naive we are. Well, he took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones, and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune.
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless hail him as the mountain. It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then, forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Alchema soon to fight the great darkness of this world, and to shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
Menusuk pedangmu ke punggungku, awas tulang, kukira.
You have my word.
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. If you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa. Let's hurry. The battlefield?
Say, this is a pretty good spot to set up a Sparks account.
Bos kalau bos kayak tapi udah terima kasih udah mampir di para Klepon Kliwon yang kemarin malam gak jadi ya soalnya ya ada sampai pernah lagi ya terus